Hello everyone. Happy New Year, or Happy Late New Year. Better late than never, I suppose. We're already 11 days into 2026, and why not? But anyway, today is Sunday. I'm sure you're watching football and such, but that's neither here or there, but oh well. Anyway, you know the drill. It's Sunday where I have a device, I review it. So, yeah, I guess let's not waste any time at looking at said product. So, here we go. Today's device in question is this thing, the retro game 16-bit video game system from, wait for it, Feihao. Yes. I suppose it could be considered the Chinese Sega, but yeah. Anyway, you could tell by looking at the box, is supposed to replicate the Sega Genesis or Megadrive, depending on where you live. With its case and everything else. Right. What includes console to control pads, AC adapter, AV cable, supports 16-bit card. Oh man, what more do you want? And it's modeled ZD01A, because yes, something I didn't notice, a bunch of artwork on this side. Wow, lots of stuff. Anything a 90s, 2000s person could ever want. Retro game, 16-bit video game system, all throughout the side, everywhere else, and it's upside down. What does the back include? Feihao again. Retro game, 16-bit video game system, and stuff. Okay, let's read said stuff. Turn on the TV. That's always a good thing, isn't it? The video and audio plug AV cable, television to the AV state, as opposed to the AV country or city, whatever. Insert the card correctly into the cassette slot. By definition of cassette, they mean a magnetic tape, rather. So, yeah. Open the switch key. What if I don't want to? I spent so much time fixing my switch and switch light, so how about I don't? Select your favorite game show and press the start button. My favorite game show, it would have to be either Jeopardy or The Price is Right. And I can't press the start button on either one, but yeah, I guess what they meant is select the game and press start. What more do you want? To insert or remove the cassette, turn off the power. Or in other words, press the stop button on the cassette deck and then yeah, you get where this is going. Avoid heat, should be put in shady place. Yeah, I don't want to. Why would I put it in a shady place? It'll probably get robbed or anything. I guess what they meant is store it in a cool, dry place. Because, of course, Transformer fever is normal. Really? The Autobots and Decepticons, do they get a fever when they fight? I don't know. Yeah. Turn off the power when not in use. Okay, that's really common sense right there. Please keep a distance from the TV while playing the game. Okay. To extend the life of the host, please allow the host to take a 10-15 minute break every 2 hours. Just like in a job, I suppose. And I don't know. I guess what they mean is to extend the life of the host. In other words, humans should take 10-15 minute breaks every 2 hours, just like in a real job, isn't it? Oh well. And the same thing as on top in Chinese as well. I'm not sure what they number 1 through 5, but yeah, 1 through 5, it's almost, yeah, okay. And here, more Chinese text. Doing a quick Google Translate, I could assure you this would be the faults. Either no color, no sound. Yeah. So at least they do this in Chinese. Couldn't be bothered doing it in English, I suppose, unless there's an instruction manual inside, but who knows. What you get is things. I would rewrite that is what's included or something like that. I don't know. Control deck, one piece, 2 controllers, 1 AV adapter and cable. So yeah. How to connect? It's real simple. Just connect that to the console, connect that to the TV, and this to the power outlet, this and that. I'm sure it's very simple stuff. Top view, dual action console, and that's how it is. And yep, and you got your favorite logos. Please recycle. Yeah, please recycle, toss it in the bin, made in China. What more do you want? And we're starting off on a good note, I suppose. Right, so let's go ahead and unbox this thing. If I can open it properly. Ah, here we go. There we go. Now we have stuff. And as per tradition, there we go. Alright, let's take things out of said packaging. There's a console, we'll get back to that. Here's the controllers, we'll get back to those as well. Anything else? And what's in here? Stuff in Chinese, quality pass. That's good. And it's dated, what is it, July of 2020? That's, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, these things can go. Yeah, you know where they're going. Right. Alright, the usual stuff. AV cable. I mean, composite. I mean, self-explanatory. Okay. This is great. They gave you this, but they don't give you the... What the... Yeah. Okay, packaging error, I suppose. They give you this, but they don't give you the thing to actually power it. I guess they assume people charge their phones, so yeah, they could use the exact same cable that they charge their phone and use it as that and this and that. Well, yeah, one half of the thing to power it, but whatever. But oh, and of course it's, I don't know how you could see it. Yep, Chinese text and no holes on this. Okay, that's gonna be pleasant to plug it into. I don't know why I'm overemphasizing on this, but yeah. But need not to worry since I have plenty of USB cables laying around. So yeah, we'll get to that once I get the footage. Alright, so controllers. Let's look at one of the controllers since you get two. And great, now I gotta untie this thing. Yeah, twisty ties, you know the deal, blah blah blah. See it from its thing. Yep, Feihao 16-bit. Does not look like what it's on the box, where the start button would be here. But who cares? I mean, quality-wise, I mean, it's decent. I mean, not terrible, but by any means. Okay, to put it in perspective, I would say not the best by any means, but then again, I would say a whole lot better than what you would get on those shitty at-games consoles. I mean, yeah, D-pad is not terrible, but then again, I've used worse. Face buttons, I mean, again, not terrible, but I mean, they do the job. They push buttons. You got start and wait, hold on, start and select. I'm pretty sure Sega consoles never had a select button. Instead, they have a mode button. This should be mode, but oh well. This could be a mode button, if anything. But oh well. I mean, decent shape. I mean, it's supposed to represent the 6-button controller on the Genesis. But yeah, does the job. And I know, I mean, it's red here. I mean, when I'm looking at it, it's red, but I don't know how well it's gonna come out on camera. That's good enough. Yeah, so it's red. So alright, so okay, enough of the controller. The console itself. There. It's very, very light. And supposed to replicate the Japanese Megadrive Model 2 with the black casing and everything. White power switch, blue reset button. The only thing that's missing is the cartridge flap. If I remember right, it's supposed to be red, but oh well. Oh yeah, very minimalistic inside. I mean, very minimalistic. I don't know how well you could see that, but yeah, very minimalistic, but I'm sure it'll do the job, but oh well. High grade multi-purpose use. Yep, that's good. It says 16-bit here. It says Feihao here. Got your 2 controller ports here. Nothing on either side. Yeah, nothing on this side in particular, because that would be where you would connect the Sega CD. But oh well. On the bottom, oh, video game system ZD01 no -A. Do using our specialized power. Please turn off the turn off the power before plug the cartridges. From Feihao. Okay. Now this would be the interesting bit. We got micro USB for power, composite obviously, and 2 switches. One labeled O/J. OJ, is that you? And N and P. One more letter should be NPR. Okay, I'm kidding. Yeah, the purpose of these 2 switches is the OJ one. One's supposed to be overseas and the other for Japan, which is really nice. And N and P is NTSC and PAL. So if you were to have any Japanese NTSC games or PAL games, you could use this switch to play your PAL or Japanese Genesis Megadrive games, which is really nice. Although for some reason, not all games work for whatever reason. I mean, even if I were to play a Japanese Mega Drive game, I would have it on here to J and P, or no, not P, I'm sorry, to N for NTSC. And the other way around for PAL games would be O and P. So if I wanted to play Body Count, which is a Mega Drive exclusive game, I would have it at this setting. Or if I wanted to play, I don't know, what's the Japanese thing? Eliminate Down, I would have it in this. So yeah, that would be interesting. So yeah, for size comparison, obviously it is a lot smaller than your Mega Drive Genesis Model 2 or Mega Drive Model 2. I mean, size comparison, I mean, there's no better way to describe it, I suppose. I mean, hell, I mean, just look at it. And if, like I said, there's nothing on this side, because that would be where the Sega CD, and yes, I forgot to take this out, but whatever. Yeah. So, compatibility wise, this is where things get interesting. Once we get into the footage, you'll see some very interesting things. As far as I know, I could tell you right off the bat, if you wanted to play 32X games, how could you? Because, I mean, you put the 32X here, then you got to connect one to another, then another to another. I mean, there's no proprietary AV port for it, so how's that going to work? Oh, well. As far as Sega CD, obviously, again, you can't play it because there's no, unless you have that one specific Megadrive EverDrive cartridge. But yeah, so yeah, let's I guess let's start it off by showing off some game footage, I suppose. And I will warn you, well, there's things where it'll be interesting, but you'll know what I'm talking about once you see the footage. So yeah, so let's get to it.
Alright, so this is what it looks like when you turn the system on with no cartridge. 19 games with no title screen, no copyright, well, majority of it, which. So yeah, bootleg stuff right off the bat. And if that wasn't enough, the sound issue is a major deal. So here's a quick snippet of Sonic the Hedgehog. First played through the Model 2 Genesis, and then played by the Feihao Genesis. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sound at all. But the good thing is, if we put in a Game Genie or Pro Action Replay, at least that works, so there's that, I suppose. And if it wasn't that good enough, EverDrives work. Well, at least the one I have, called the Mega EverDrive, that works, and that's a good thing. So, needless to say, EverDrives work on this thing. Well, it all depends on what EverDrive you have. Not sure about something like Terra Onion or whatever you get from Crix. So whatever you throw at it, it's bound to work. just as long as you set the switches on the back to its proper, for example, play a PAL game, switch it to PAL, and stuff like that. A good example would be Thunder Force 4, the Japanese version. Since I have it set to overseas and NTSC, you get this. But switch to Japan, and just to wrap this up, this is me trying to play virtual racing. It does not work. It just, doesn't work. So, let's just finish it off. Let's go back to the desk.
Right, so what do I think of the Feihao Genesis, or Feihao Megadrive, whatever you want to call it, or technically it should be Feihao 16-bit, but you get the idea. So what's my opinion on it? Well, it excels on one thing, the fact that you could, do region, multi-region thing, from PAL to NTSC and all that stuff. It excels on that. The biggest complaint is, I'm sure you saw with the footage, is of course the sound issue. Not sure why the FM sound, well, FM sounds quieter, the PSG is a lot louder, as evident, but that's not a good thing. Well, especially in games that utilizes the PSG for sound effects, majority of the time. Games like Midnight Resistance or Veritex and all that. That's but just the fact that it's able to play EverDrive cartridges, which is a good thing. I mean, I only have one, so if you have something like the Terra Onion or things you would buy from Crix, I'm sure that'll work. I mean, I don't have any of those except for that one that I bought from AliExpress, but as far as the Sega CD compatibility, I know I've already talked about it, but if you have something like the Terra Onion, it may or may not work. I wasn't able to test this and I don't have one because they're expensive. But just the fact that EverDrives work, that's a good thing. And of course, Game Genie works, so that's also a good thing. The bad thing is you can't play virtual racing. But then again, what would you expect from something like this to play virtual racing and 32X and stuff like that? But other than that, I mean, it does the job. I mean, you could play Genesis games, Mega Drive games, no problem. Just change it to the whatever region it's, required. So if you were to play a PAL game, switch it to PAL, or Japanese Mega Drive game, switch it to J and all that stuff. But I mean, not terrible. I mean, it's decent. I mean, all I could say is, performance and sound-wise, I would say a lot better than those shitty at-games Genesis Mega Drive consoles. But that's a good thing on one aspect. And also, I like to reiterate on the controller. I did say, it feels decent. I take that back. It's a bit spongy. It's not the best controller that you want to use, even though it says Feihao on it, so that's something. You're better off using, Sega controllers or any other third-party controller, or hell, if you have a 8-bit DOE modded controller, to play, that's wireless and adapter to go with it, I say go with that. I'm sure it'll work. But what I could say more about this, I mean, it's decent. I mean, it's chibi. I mean, it's lightweight. I mean, for what it does. I mean, for whatever reason, if you can't get your hands on Sega Genesis hardware, the official thing, for whatever reason, I guess there's nothing wrong with this. But then again, you're going to be dealing with the sound issue, and whatever game you throw at it may or may not work. I mean, there's no set compatibility list, but whatever you throw at it, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then oh well. And I think I've done enough talking here, so that is about it for the Feihao Genesis / Feihao Mega Drive. If you want one of these, I'll see what I can do on the link, in the video description. But there's no guarantees you'll find, identical one to what I have. Maybe not. If you happen to look, or if anything, just search Feihao Genesis Megadrive or Feihao 16-bit. You're bound to find something like this, either from trying to remember, either Columbus Circle, or you're better off getting the Gamers Tech version. So yeah. And again, that's enough for me talking here. That'll do it for me here. Let's hope a good 2026 goes very good. I mean, we're already off to a bad start with a certain event. Not going to talk about it, especially here on this channel, but I hope from here on out 2026 goes a lot better than 2025. So yeah, again, that'll do it for me here. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, see ya. Oh yeah, by the way, as I was throwing away the trash, this happened to be underneath the packaging from the console and all that. I did say it didn't come with it, but now it did. And that's what I get for throwing. Yeah, it came with it, but oh well, I had to use my own, so all I could say is, yeah. Oh well. I'm off now. Bye.